Bang.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the second week. First, want to do the TikTokers, YouTubers.
Yeah, we'll address that issue.
You should pull up. Which one went first? We'll go through the fights. You should pull them up. Honestly, TikTokers versus YouTubers 10 times more entertaining than Logan Paul, Floyd, and Mayweather.
Just because they had no fucking clue what they were doing. So
just because of how bad.
Knockouts.
What was that little baby going up with Austin McBroom? That was horrible. That was horrendous. That was
You missed DJ Khaled.
Oh, when he went out there, no one. No, he went to go sing.
When I say DJ, you say Khaled. DJ.
DJ. Oh, nobody knows me. I'm just a fat guy in a Hawaiian shirt.
All right. The first one was. Oh, never mind. This ain't the right one.
No.
They changed the card 800 times. Is this it? No. That ain't it either. That's missing a fight.
God, I swear. Well, all we know. Okay, it started off with those guys wearing headpieces, didn't it?
The first two fights, there were headpieces.
Okay.
They were amateur ones. They were free on
Number one.
Show.
Number one. Why are you wearing a headpiece? What's the point?
And a fight got canceled before the event too.
Oh my God! Why? Because
Tanner Fox was fighting.
Yeah.
And he couldn't go up in weight. He was 20 pounds under the guy he was fighting. There's a 20-pound weight difference. So they wouldn't let them fight.
That's why I didn't see any of the fights. I went and I was looking all over for the Tanner Fox fight. There wasn't anywhere. I didn't know.
No, that one got canceled because at the weigh-in,
20 pounds underweight.
Tanner Fox was 20 pounds under the guy. So apparently he was too heavy and Tanner was too light or something. But still, you had 4 fucking months and we're 20 pounds under the guy.
Oh my God. You think there'd be the slightest bit of communication. Jesus. So, well, anyway, he's back to scootering, doing backflips.
He was fighting some skateboarder too. That's who he was supposed to
fight.
Oh,
scooter or skateboard?
Yeah, that's what they were hyping up. And then,
silly snakes in the grass.
Oh my God, man, they really don't want to promote this fucking fight. Jesus fuck. All right. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. The first fight was Ryan Johnson versus Kale fucking Sriracha or something.
Kale.
That's Sriracha. That's fucking Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Yeah, so that was a fucking TKO in the 5th round.
At least
that Ryan guy was just fucking playing with him the whole time, but it did go the distance. And then it was Landon McBroom versus Ben fucking Askren looking ass.
Ben Hazelnut.
Yeah. That Ben guy got his ass kicked.
God,
I don't think he does that. No.
McBroom.
McBoom. He fucked his shit.
Knock your ass out. McDonald's
Both
right now.
McBrooms fucking absolutely fucking ruled their opponent. So then that was the end of the free show. There was just the 2 fights and DJ Khaled dancing around.
DJ Khaled. All I do is win, no. Hey.
Hey, man, I'm out. I'm out of here.
I'm done.
This is a shit show.
Another one.
Then it was FaZe Jarvis versus Michael Lee.
Oh, everyone's happy about that.
That was just...
Everyone's happy. Woo.
What, Jarvis? Jarvis bumbled his
Why
ass.
was he good?
I know. Well, the other guy was fucking awful.
That's true. But, at the same time, what's FaZe Sensei?
He'd be good, but nobody wants to fight him.
Yeah. Well, he won his, professional MMA debut.
He won a boxing match, too. He got a knockout.
So, he probably has him coaching him up.
And then after that, it was...
I like how I never heard of FaZe Jarvis before this. Don't tell me you did.
No.
Who was FaZe Jarvis?
And then it was DDG versus Nate Wyatt.
I didn't watch that one.
I did. That one was kind of boring just because the Nate guy was just hugging him the whole time. But that one went the distance, and DDG won from a unanimous decision or something like that. That was Deji versus Vinny Hacker.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What you know about Deji showing up in the
in a fucking towel.
Yeah, what was he wearing, man?
That was brutal.
He came straight out of the bathroom wrapped in toilet paper. Like, I don't know what he was doing. What is that? Like, I get people show out there in like hoods and hoodies and costume looking things, but what on earth is that?
Yeah. Well, Deji was winning that fight too. He was pummeling for like the first 2 rounds. And then the 3rd round, his cardio just let up and he took a knee.
Oh my god, the last round was awful.
He was bad the last round. He took a knee at the start of it.
The last round, he was just getting pounded. Yep. Absolutely pounded.
So Deji lost from TKO in the 3rd round.
That's brutal.
Going out sad.
And he had a gut on him.
He did.
He had a dad gut. I seen the video. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Deji.
Well, like
his cardio is so bad.
How long did you have to prepare for this? How long?
He had 4 months to lose the gut.
4 months. 4 fucking months.
Yep.
And he shows up looking like that.
He needs to go to a new boxing gym or something, because that's the 2nd time he's showing up to the fight with a fucking gut. Oh my god. When he fought Jake, he had a gut.
He has a gut, and he shows up wearing toilet paper and a diaper.
And then it was a Nissan Gibb versus Taylor Holder.
Great fight. Great fight. And whoever said that is a draw, well, no, that is not even anywhere remotely close to a draw. If you look at every single stat, Gibb pummeled, like pounded.
No, Gibb won every round.
He won every round. He won every stat. Like, I don't know what else. Like, I don't know.
Even the fucking ref, dude, that was bullshit. He like raised both hands. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Everybody knew Gibb won that. That was fucking terrible. Apparently Taylor Holder is good friends with the people who own the company that the event was being streamed on, so.
It must be God. He didn't do nothing but defense, and even his defense wasn't that good. He's letting this amateur boxer land like 10 headshots.
Oh, Gibb's cardio was insane, though.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, he was...
I don't understand.
He went go, go, go.
That's better than some professional boxers.
Facts.
Like, that man was just...
out there.
He did. Well, like, his defense, like, isn't amazing, but it didn't matter because Taylor Holder had 0 offense.
Facts.
Gibb was so busy doing offense and was so well conditioned, he never had to step back on the defense. He just kept going forward and pounding, and eventually he'd break through and land a headshot, and because of that, he won every single round. But for some reason, one judge scored Taylor Holder winning every single round, which makes absolutely no sense. No sense.
No, looking like they were watching a different fight.
I don't even understand that.
Yeah. Well, at least there's one we could understand. The main event, Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall.
Oh, my Lord.
I knew Austin was winning when he came out looking like the guy from Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, Yo Gabba Gabba, Austin McBroom.
That was interesting.
Austin Gabba Broom. Like,
Thanks. Everyone
get ready for him. He's like, Bryce Hall's like, I'm gonna beat this 30-year-old man. Like, I've won 40 street fights.
He's 40-0 in street fights, apparently.
I mean, like,
I've
never seen, like, a street, other than the thing where he went and he tried to push Austin McBroom at the press conference, and then he got sat on, and he tried to snap his ankle.
And he was biting his leg, too.
Biting his leg. This man's straight out of 9th grade.
He must have had all his street fights in, like, fucking preschool parking lots or something.
His street fights were beating on old women at the senior home, maybe. Like,
I wouldn't doubt it. Austin came out with, like, the Baby Wannabe or something.
Oh, Lil Baby. Let me tell you about Lil Baby. So that man cannot sing for the life of him.
That was brutal.
That was terrible.
Every time they had a rapper out there, like, their fucking song would be playing in the background, they say, like, 5 words.
Yeah.
And they just let it fucking play.
You can clearly hear when they actually sing it, and it just I'd rather they just lip sync the whole thing, because it just sounds worse when they try and say the words over top of, like, the song. Oh, it just looks so bad. Lil Baby's timing was off, or the sound was off.
Huh.
And ain't nobody know. Anyway, Lil Baby. And then the Migos. Ain't nobody. Like, who
Trippie
keeps
Redd
bringing...
was on it, too.
Oh, my God. I hate Trippie Redd.
Polo G was, too. Or...
Polo G is better. Okay, no, we'll go through. Migos. Why does everyone like the Migos, man? They suck. They suck. They're so brutal. Especially live. Like, they just look like a bunch of Ninja Turtles, man. A bunch of evil Ninja Turtles with long hair. Like,
At least DDG came out singing his own song.
what?
Yeah. He came out singing his own song and had to go back. He was coming out and it was the wrong song, so he went in, talked to the DJ, and then came out singing his own song.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Gross.
Yeah, so anyways, Austin McBroom won his fight with a fucking knockout.
Yeah. TKO
Yep.
against Bryce Hall.
Hall.
Man's nose was bleeding in the first round. There was absolutely no... It looked like he hadn't ever trained. Like, the Anderson Gibb Holder fight actually looked like a fight. This Bryce Hall one, I don't even understand. Like, in no way was it even remotely close or remotely close to an actual fight. Now, Austin McBroom had a half-decent stance and, like, knew how to punch, recover, and defend. Bryce Hall was just out there, like, hoping he didn't get knocked out the whole time, which, in the end,
Pretty sad that they both had $1 million bet going.
$1 million
That if they
bet.
won, they got $1 million if fucking they knocked the other person out. And Bryce Hall, like, what, landed 5 punches?
He might have landed 5. Like, they just kept throwing cheap shots.
Yeah, that was bad.
What was with that?
I think the most entertaining about that, like, the best part about that fight was definitely the ref just tearing fucking Bryce apart there.
Yeah.
To get the back to your fucking corner.
That was so funny.
I was dying at that.
Oh my god! Like,
You just tossed him around.
even if Bryce Hall like had one good round, he would have lost because he got deducted a point anyway. Like,
Yeah.
that round would have ended up in a draw, and if that fight went 5 rounds, it probably would have been 5-0. Like, I don't know. Like, Austin McBroom actually looked half decent. Like, he didn't even look bad. The shorts, legendary. Like, why did I want to field them?
I don't know how much lines he had to
the
kill to get his
fade-
goddamn further.
The fade? Sheesh, he's coming out there with the fresh fade. You know, he got that in the locker room.
So fresh, clean.
Like, he came out there and he had a goal. Bryce Hall's goal was not to lose that $1 million. Guess what? Bye-bye. Kiss it goodbye. That money gone. Like, man, I just... How can you call that a main event?
Just because the build-up is supposed to be good.
The build-up was nice, but, like, look how brutal that was. That was absolutely...
I'd say it's brutal, but Bryce Hall got his ass kicked, so it's a win.
That's true. Ain't nobody like Bryce Hall. Ain't nobody like... We're team YouTuber on every single one. I don't know any of these TikTokers other than Bryce Hall. Like, okay, although, like I have no idea who he is. Vinny Hacker? What a sick name.
I know.
What a
that
sick
can't be his
name.
real name, though.
There's no way that's
There's
real.
no way that's his
he
real
must be
name.
a porn star.
I'd say so,
Vinny
probably.
Hacker. Vinny Hacker. Like, that is... His name's definitely, like, Vincent Hackerith. Or like something weird. He just, like, shorts it up. Vinny Hacker. What a name. Anyway, like... Better than the Floyd... Like,
Absolutely. Just because they just...
better than
2-minute
Floyd versus
rounds.
Paul.
Just because, like, fuck, man. No time to sit back and relax. You got to get in.
I liked it. It was good.
It was nice. The first 3 fights were really goddamn good. But then...
Just watching, like, the kids with headpieces just go swing.
That was-
Haymakers.
That's why those ones were good. The first
They
2
have
were
no
fucking
idea what
great.
they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. They're just out there swinging. Like,
Yeah.
they ain't never been on a professional stage before. Like, how do they keep getting these nice stadiums? They must rent them out. Like, there's no way Miami, like, sponsors this.
They got the free Dolphin shit. They both got jerseys.
Did they?
Yep.
Also, the Dolphins must have sponsored it somewhat. That's kinda cool.
YouTubers got the Dolphins locker room, too.
Yeah, see, that is sick. But they, like, blocked off the logo.
Well, yeah, because I don't want nobody stomping on it.
Yeah. You already know some of them are stupid enough.
Exactly. That's probably why they put it up. Like, we don't fucking trust y'all. Fuck
Anyway.
outta here.
That's YouTubers versus TikTokers. Overall, I give it about a 7 out of 10. I just, like, I wish that, even though I hate, like, I'm glad Bryce Hall lost, and I hope...
I just wish they
he
added
would've
more
lost.
fights instead of these fucking shitty-ass performances.
Yeah.
Like, get
really.
more fucking amateurs on that thing. That's like, the funniest fucking thing to watch.
I know. Enough of the, like, halftime shows in between every single fight.
Yeah.
That's enough of that. That's enough.
And then there's a card that people want for the next fight here. They want KSI versus Austin McBroom. Winner fights Jake Paul. This is like the next event people are wanting.
That would be pretty nice.
KSI versus Austin McBroom for the main event. Winner gets Jake Paul. Then Taylor versus Gibb 2. And then it would be Deji versus Bryce Hall. And then it would be Aiden versus Rugg. Like FaZe Rugg.
Isn't that Aiden like that sus guy?
Yeah.
FaZe Rugg is like 5'4".
I don't think that Aiden guy is too big neither.
I don't know how you fight someone that's 5'4". Yeah, he'd have to be like 5'8" or shorter. Like,
and then it would be Jarvis versus Vinny Hacker.
That's fair. That's fair. I'd like to see that. That would be fun.
And then it's Zayas. I don't know who the fuck Zayas is.
Zion Williams,
maybe. Then Rice Gum versus question mark.
Rice Gum?
Right, yeah, because Rice Gum said he wants to fight, so now people got him on a card against question mark. This question
Rice
mark
Gum's gonna blow away in a storm before he gets big enough to fight.
That's who FaZe Rugg should fight, because they're both itty bitty. Rice Gum's tall.
Rice Gum's tall, but he weighs as much as my palm.
As much as a grain of rice, maybe. Fuck.
Rice stuck in gum. That's how much he weighs, boy. Ugh.
No, that's what people want for the next one. They're already planning it acting like they have a say.
A Vinny Hacker one. And I'd love to watch yes. Very nice, very nice. And McBroom versus KSI.
That'd be a good fight.
That would be awesome.
That would be a good fight.
KSI,
it makes sense too.
Hey, but all I gotta say is KSI beat the guy that fought Floyd Mayweather. So why on earth is Logan Paul getting to fight Floyd instead of KSI? It was a draw, and then oh my god, I can't believe he lost to K. Imagine losing to a British guy that sits there and plays FIFA.
I honestly thought that the McBroom Hall fight was gonna go to a draw too. I thought they were gonna try to milk it the best they could and have Gibb and Taylor. Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do.
Until they realized Bryce Hall legit can't fight. So there's no way of covering.
Bryce. All you gotta do is get it to be a tie. Okay, just don't get your ass knocked out.
And he got DKO'd. Yep. And his nose busted.
He went out sad.
He did. He down bad, man.
He would have been better off leaving the building.
Should have just kept the Taylor Holder as the main event. It was a better fight.
They should have done damn near reverse order.
Yeah. They should. They're gonna do a rematch, Holder and Gibb.
They have to.
They're gonna use 12-ounce gloves probably.
But now the next one would have to be in the UK.
Yeah.
That's where that card I went over would be in the UK.
It should be.
Yeah.
They keep doing this stuff in the States.
Yeah, they've only had two big boxing events in the UK.
Yeah.
Because they had the Logan Paul versus KSI. The rematch was, I think that was in the UK, or the first one was in the UK. Something.
I don't know. I can't remember. I think the first one might have been.
Yeah, I think the second one was in LA.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for the boxing.
Right, that's it for YouTubers versus TikTokers. I mean, there's no way you can disagree with any of our opinions, but, if you got it, shoot your shot, boy.
Man, I think Deji needs to work on his goddamn cardio. He would easily...
Deji buying a treadmill off Facebook Marketplace after last night.
He needs one.
All right. See ya. Was good. Welcome to our Round 3 NHL predictions. We have we got 4 pretty boring teams. 4 boring teams. There's, either way, whoever wins this cup, I'm not going to be happy, but I would be less annoyed if it was Tampa on a repeat. And I'm sure Glenn can say the same.
Probably, because there's no team. The only team left that hasn't won a cup is Vegas. And I really don't want them to win the cup, to be fucking honest.
No.
that idea.
Their fans have no idea what hockey is. You ever hear one hit in that series and the whole place erupts after a hit? That's hockey. That's hockey, baby. It's been going on for about 150 years. All right? One hit and it lights up. It's it's in China. When they did that NHL expansion in China, when they played that, Chinese team or Russian team, whatever. Just stop. Didn't Chicago play that?
We played in Germany. We played against...
You guys won by, 1 goal, didn't you?
Yeah. Man, we played Eisenberg. Their goalie was so good. We still won. Philly lost. They lost theirs 4-1 or something.
Philly lost.
to a Swiss team.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
That's terrible. And then people say the Chelsea's best league. All right, anyway.
It's weird, too, because they got the advantage because the rinks are, like, wider there.
Yeah.
They're huge.
All right, so, anyway. Let's start off with Montreal Vegas.
Yeah.
Montreal Vegas. This is the Suzuki revenge right here. I don't like either side of the trade. I don't like Nick Suzuki, and I don't like the Knights. But honestly, the thing is, it's not the Knights versus the Habs. It's the Knights versus Price. Okay, how Carey Price plays in this semifinals depends on if they move on or not. If he plays just as good as he did against the Leafs, they're probably going to go to the finals, as much as I would absolutely hate that. I would hate it.
No, and the bad thing about that is Vegas struggles against hot goaltenders.
That's true.
They went to 7 games against Minnesota, and I'd say Montreal's better when Price is good than Minnesota is.
Yeah.
So
Minnesota has who in that?
they had Cam Talbot.
He was on fire, though.
Series. Cam Talbot.
But maybe he looked like he was on fire because Vegas couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, and Vegas loses the games that Montreal, like, wins. Yeah. They, like, when Vegas outshoots, like, fucking, they'll have, like, 30 shots. The team they're playing has 14, and Vegas will still lose. Those are the games Montreal wins.
Yeah. It's
when
Vegas will lose to themselves.
Yeah.
Vegas always has lost to themselves. Like, and there's just no other way around it. Like, they always blow it. They blow it. They show such promise. Their first year, Stanley Cup final, and then they handed the cup to Washington. 5 games. A 5-game cup. If you don't go a minimum of 6 games in a Stanley Cup, you do not deserve to be there. You don't. And you cannot tell me different. There's just no other way around it. Like,
no, I just don't want the Islanders to win their series. Because if it's Islanders and Habs, number one, that's going to be fucking boring as hell to watch. And number 2, Habs. Montreal will win the fucking cup if it's Islanders Habs.
Oh, my God. Okay. Let's focus on this one series, though. Montreal versus Vegas. Let's break it down. Goaltender-wise, they're both amazing goaltenders. Thing is, Fleury is inconsistent. Price has yet to break. Someone has to break Carey Price, and it's got to be soon. It's got to be in game 1 or 2 if they want to win that series. Because if they give Montreal a lead in that series, Carey Price will not, like, break down. And if they lose that series, it won't be on Price. It'll be on the lack of goals scored by the Montreal offense. I'm pretty sure the leading scorer on the Habs still has, 7 goals?
Probably less.
Like,
I don't think anybody has 7 goals. I'd say 5 max.
Yeah, like, what is with that? Like, Willie Nylander had, 5 in the first round? 4 or 5? Like, in the first round. Nate McKinnon had, 8 or 9. Like, he had 9 goals in 2 rounds. And it's 2 rounds deep. And, number one, the Avs have played less games. 3 less games, haven't they?
Than Vegas? Yeah, they played 3 less games.
I don't know. And Montreal had the easiest, everyone who watched that Leafs-Habs series knew that the Jets were just a walkthrough. The Jets just weren't good at all, and
they
losing
got the same,
Scheifele...
They got the same problem as Montreal sometimes, but they're not scoring and just hoping their goalie can win them the game. Mm-hmm. And Connor Hellebuyck could just not do that against Montreal.
Connor Hellebuyck
Winnipeg's never had that good defenseman. That's what they need. They need that, number 1 defenseman.
That's what they're hoping Logan Stanley turns into, who is developing a lot. Will he be a number 1 defenseman? Who knows?
Yeah,
we'll see.
They got that Cole Perfetti guy. That's going to be good for them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he played good in the World Junior. Well, not World Juniors, World Championship.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the ball, Vegas. All right, we got Vegas. Vegas's defense is pretty good.
It's better than Montreal's by 10 kilometers.
Montreal has Jeff Petrie, who is way better than Shea Weber. Shea Weber is, average. I don't
think Shea Weber has a point yet.
Yeah,
maybe he has 1.
Literally. Jeff Petrie is
he's
amazing. Jeff Petrie is so good offensively, defensively, in a leadership role.
He's out, too.
He is?
He got injured. in the
Okay, so that's a big
Winnipeg
shot.
series. I don't know if he'll be back. He might be back.
That's a big shot.
But I don't think he finished. I think he got injured in Game 3 maybe and wasn't there for Game 4.
Yeah. Well, why be there? You knew you were going to sweep him.
Yep.
And that game ended like 1 minute into overtime. Like, at least it didn't go like 4 rounds like the Jets.
That's true.
And the Jets Oilers. But yeah, Vegas has a good deep defense. I mean, Pietrangelo, like, has won a cup. He knows what it takes to win a cup. And now he's trying to win it with another team.
Marc-Andre Fleury knows what it's like to win a cup. They got more experience over
Marc-Andre
Vegas.
has won a cup. Who else is... did Robin Leonard win a cup with you guys? No. I guess he came to you guys after.
After Islanders.
Yeah. So
No,
Robin
Leonard hasn't won.
He's a good backup, but he did get torn apart by Colorado because, like, they haven't played him at all.
That's Colorado.
That's true.
Going into a game cold against Colorado is not a good fucking idea.
No, that was dumb.
That was, yeah. I don't know what's going on there.
All right.
I'm trying to think if anybody else on Vegas has won a cup.
No, but okay, let's move to the forwards. Mark Stone, arguably one of the best forwards in the playoffs. Like, he leads the league in takeaways every single year. He's amazing defensively, amazing offensively, but we got to talk about that tape job. Like, what is that tape job, man? No. How do you even shoot the puck like that? I don't understand. Like, how does it not roll off? Anyway.
Tumble and jumble off.
You got William Karlsson, who, like, played amazing his first year and then kind of died off, but, like, he's been playing good, so something's got to kick him up under his feet. As much as I hate Vegas, I pray to God they take Montreal out. Like,
well, if it's following the same format as what was that, 2019 with the sweeps there, that was crazy.
Sweep.
Like all the way up to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Because Islanders swept Penguins,
Mm-hmm.
Canes swept Islanders, Boston swept Canes, and then Boston lost in 7 games in the finals.
7.
So following that format, Montreal should be getting swept.
Let's pray. Everyone pray. God, that would be nice.
And then Vegas would lose in 7 games to whoever the fuck they face. But please don't be a Vegas versus Islanders. Actually, be Vegas versus Islanders and start Robin Leonard for every game. Revenge tour. In the finals.
Yeah, revenge tour, Robin Leonard. And then he gets a tattoo of Pietrangelo on his head.
Exactly, that's why I'm going for Vegas.
It'll be an alright series. You won't catch me watching much of it, though.
You won't catch me watching a lot of playoffs. Well, I'll probably watch them, but
I'll watch Islanders Tampa. Just
it's not going to be a good finals for wanting somebody to win. I'm sure Tampa versus Vegas would be good to watch, but you really won't care who wins. It's a lose-lose scenario there.
It's true. Yeah, it's just not a good Final Four this year. No. But, I mean, if you're one of their fans, then I hope the best for you, unless you're a Habs fan. Then I hope you cry. I mean,
whoa, that's too far.
Moving on to the other series, we got Tampa and New York. Starting with Tampa, the defending champions. Number one, I'm just going to get straight to the point. You're $18 million over the cap. $18 million, and the way you've got here is a cheap way, and it's kind of gross. So, I don't want you to win the cup because then other teams might start doing that, which is just, okay, it's brutally unfair. Everyone knows.
No, if Tampa wins the cup, they'll change the rules.
They probably will because, the way you got here is so bailed out.
How I'm looking at it is, it doesn't matter. They could not be $18 million over the cap. They would still be here right now. It does not matter.
No, but they might still be here because they're
They would still be here.
I don't, if they're missing Kucherov is their leading point scorer by a landslide.
Yep.
He has 18 points.
Yep, and came into the playoffs cold.
Exactly. Think about if they couldn't have him because he was injured.
Yeah.
They'd be a whole different team. They'd have to fix up so many different things. But anyway, Tampa, aside from that, you've done it again. You're a powerhouse. You probably should have won the cup in 2015. There's many. What? That the Blackhawks?
Fuck?
What?
Should have won. We beat them in 6.
Okay, if they didn't come up against the Blackhawks, who were a dynasty at the time, they probably would have won the cup. But the Blackhawks, like...
I'm going to pull a lot of ifs. The fuck would have won the cup.
The Blackhawks were on fire for 6 years. You know, I'm not going to say another if, because you just can't point out the ifs.
They no chance Tampa was winning the cup in fucking 2015.
If they didn't play the Blackhawks.
That's like saying fucking Vegas was going to win the cup if Dallas would have won the cup, they'd have to play Tampa.
Probably.
That's just saying, like, any team could have won the cup if they didn't have to play the team they played.
That's true. Any team.
No, the team beat that team, therefore they're better.
Okay. Tampa's had many years where they've gotten close and then couldn't do it. How about that?
3 times. Close 3 times.
Yeah, that's good.
That's like 3 times, not a lot of times. That's 3.
Okay, 3 times in the last decade where you, like, had a contending team and blew it.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
No.
That ain't good. Like, you can't... And last year you won it, okay? You played the Dallas Stars, all right? You played Joja's team. That's nothing.
Facts, that's an L.
You played Joja's team. You played the Stars. Don't know how the Stars got to the cup.
They just waltzed in there. They just kind of got there.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, we just made it to the goddamn finals. Yeah. Now what the fuck do we do?
We kind of just kept watching the Stars like, okay, they won that round. Okay, they won the second round. Now, somehow they're in the conference. Oh, they won the conference finals. Okay, how have they won 2 games in the Stanley Cup final? Like, how did you even lose? That should have been a sweep. Anyway,
I don't know how. I'm thinking about how the fuck did Dallas win 2 games against Tampa?
Yeah,
Tampa, you're going outside.
Really?
I hate to break it to you, but you went outside.
So now Tampa plays the Islanders. Tampa, powerhouse on offense. Like,
that'll be
great in every aspect. They have not one bad unit on their entire team versus the most boring team in hockey. The New York Islanders are a dump and chase, dump and chase, dump and chase. They dump, chase, try and win the puck battle, and then feed the front. That's what they do. Every single play. Even their power play's boring. And then every once in a while, Barzal will get a rush, or they'll get bailed out with a defenseman falling. They're just a boring team overall. There's no way around it. I don't know. Like, it's just the New York Islanders. I don't have anything
not even the Islanders anymore. They're the Saints now.
New York Saints, yeah.
New York Saints.
I don't know why are they calling them that?
Because Bruce Cassidy said they act like fucking Saints, so they never get penalties against them. So then they just started calling themselves the New York Saints.
Oh my god!
As they beat Boston, using what the coach said about them.
So they kind of ruled Bruce Cassidy.
Oh, Bruce Cassidy got fucking ruled. So did the Bruins.
Oh my god! I don't know. I thought the Bruins had a free trip to the finals.
That's what I was thinking, but then fucking nope. Islanders packed the bag for them to get the fuck out.
I would have liked to see another Bruins Tampa.
Yeah, Boston struggles against Tampa.
That's true. But I don't know. I just New York, just so boring. But the thing is, it works. The way they play works.
Yeah.
As much as I hate it,
good defensively.
As much as I hate it, it works. They got a good goalie. They got hardworking defensemen. Like, Noah Dobson is a good prospect. He's on the rise, I tell you that. And I like him.
NHL legend.
And for some reason, this Pajot guy comes out in the playoffs every time.
Yeah.
He hides and hibernates, and then he comes out in the playoffs and he plays amazing. And so does Beauvillier. Never heard of that. Like, ain't nobody ever heard of that guy before this year, for real.
Only good thing about the Islanders is Nick Leddy. He's the only one.
Nick Leddy, the GOAT. I'd love to see Nick Leddy with a cup. Nick Leddy for Norris. Well, like, in an Islanders, just...
You see it again.
Like, Nick Leddy for Norris.
Facts.
Anyway.
Nick Leddy for Hart. Guy's the GOAT.
Facts. Just, So... All right, let's get our predictions done. Who do you think's going to the finals? Vegas, Montreal.
Vegas, but Montreal will probably get there. Cause fucking every series Montreal's played it, I'm like, other team's gonna fucking beat them, and then Montreal wins.
Yeah.
So I'm damn near picking Montreal just so they fuck off and lose. But I'm going with Vegas.
All right. And on the other side,
fucking Tampa. I don't think the Islanders are beating them. They can barely beat the Pens, man. You look at Tristan Jarry, man. They had to go 7 games.
Yeah.
And he can't use a fucking glove.
All right. And then who do you got winning the cup? You got
Vegas,
Tampa, Vegas,
Tampa.
So Glen's got Tampa going back to back. Wouldn't be surprised. Like they're just on a whole different level. When they're on their game, they're on a whole different level. And I got the same thing happening. I got the same thing. Like, I don't see the Islanders beating Tampa.
No, I see it going to 6 games. I think Islanders will get
I think the Islanders have their games. They're just not as consistently amazing.
Only way Islanders could even win that series if they get Vasilevsky and he's off his game. That's the only chance they're beating him. If Vasilevsky's on his game, pack your bags, go home. You ain't winning.
And, I think the Vegas Habs will go to 7. I think, it'll be tight. As much as I don't want it to be, Montreal is a dark horse, and they win games from Carey. Mr. Price, that Conn Smythe is all yours if you get there, and there ain't no one stopping you from taking that thing. Ain't nobody. He's on a whole different level. There's nothing you can do. Oh, and... Then, Tampa's gonna beat Vegas in the finals, probably in 6.
Yeah, 6 or 7. That could be a good series, but
it'll be a heavy offense series with 2 great goaltenders. Can't wait to see it.
Yep.
Anyway, let us know what you think of our round 3 predictions. Thank you for tuning in for another Sundays with Glen and Stu. See ya.